Good morning, class 10. Welcome all of you in this special class. Today we have the same chapter, chapter 12, area related to circle. I have something left to explain in this chapter. So I have already explained, but I will today try to solve a few questions and you will try to complete the exercise. Now you see some mathematical terms which you will use in the question. Now you see, suppose this is a circle and these two are OA and OB are radii of the circle. And this is AB is the arc. So this portion, the area enclosed by two radii and the corresponding arc is called sector. This is minor sector and this will be major sector. Similarly, if you see this figure, these two, this is sector, and now you see this is the PQ is a chord and this PQ is a curved portion of the circle. That is the arc. So this portion is called segment. Segment, the area enclosed by a chord and corresponding arc. That is called segment. And similarly also here this will be minor segment and remaining portion of the circle will be major segment. So area of sector, minor sector, major sector, area of segments, minor segment, major segments, all these things you will learn in this 12.2. Now you see 12.1, question in your book, question number 1, the radius of two circles 19 cm and 9 cm. And the circumference of these two circles is equal to the circumference of this circle. So what is the radius of this circle? Question is 19 and 9 cm are the radii of these two circles, and condition given the circumference of this circle is equal to the circumferences of these two circles. So what is the radius of this circle? Now suppose this is the R1 for various point of view. So R1 19 cm, R2 9 cm, and this is the capital R, this is the radius which you have to find out of the circle. Now you see the circumference, suppose the circumference of this bigger circle is C and this is C1 and this is C2. Suppose. So now question will be the circumferences of these two circles, the sum of these two is equal to the circumference of this circle. So what is the radius of this circle? So now you see, you can solve like this. Pi r, 2 pi r is the circumference, formula for perimeter of circumference. So 2 pi r1 plus 2 pi r2 is equal to 2 pi capital R. Understand? Because it is given in the question, the circumference of this circle is equal to the sum of circumferences of these two circles. Now, very easy method, and if you put the values of this R1 and R2 and you find the sum, then also you can find the radius of the circle. But now you see the very simple method, you take the 2 pi common and here will be R1 and here will be R2 and here will be 2 pi R. Understand? And these 2 pi will be cancelled. So now we are getting R1 plus R2 is equal to capital R. Now you can put the values. So 19 cm and 9 cm and this is capital R. So capital R, radius of the bigger circle is 28 cm. This is a very simple method. And similarly, question number 2, The radii of two circles or 8 cm and 6 cm. What is the radius of this circle? You will use in place of this the area of circle pi r1 square plus pi r2 square is equal to pi capital R square. And if you put these values, take the common pi will be cancelled. And now putting the value of R1 and R2, you will get the value of capital R. Now these are the questions of question 12.1, exercise 12.1, 1 and 2. Now you see the area of sector. I have already explained the area of sector formula is theta by 360 pi r square. And how will you find the area of major sector, minor segments? And now you see the question number 1, 12.2. The question is, find the area of sector. Radius given 6 cm and theta, this angle at the center is called 60 degree. What is the area of sector? Now you see, my dear students, so area of sector, you see, you can draw the figure. We should draw the figure. And this is our center of the circle of these two are radii. According to the definition of sector, this portion is sector, area of sector, and this angle is 60 degree. So now we know that theta is equal to the area of sector will be, what is the formula? Area of sector, theta by 360 pi r square. This is the area of sector. And now theta 60 by 360. And this is a pi. If not mentioned, you will put the value of pi 22 by 7. And r is given 6 into 6. So you cancel it, 0 cancel, 6 6 are 36. And this 6 will be cancelled. So you are getting 132 upon 7 cm square area. This is the area of sector. Sector angle is 60 degrees. This means it is very clear. This is the minor sector. How will you find the area of major sector? My dear student, you see, you find the area of circle and you reduce, you subtract the area of this sector. The area of major sector will be area of circle minus area of minor sector. So area of circle you can find by the use of pi r square, and you subtract the area of this minor sector, you will get the area of major sector. Now you see, how will you find the area of segment? Area of segment, how will you find? So now you see, suppose this is the radius, this is the circle, and this is the center, and these two are radii of the circle, and you join PB. So this person is called segment, and other remaining part of the circle will be the minor segment. Now suppose this is the angle 60 degree and radius is 14 cm. So how will you find the area of minor segment? So it is very clear from this figure. If you find the area of the sector, and if you find the area of triangle, and you subtract the area of triangle from the area of sector, you will get the value of the area of minor segment. So minor segment area of sector minus area of triangle. Area of sector you have already learned, theta by 360 pi r square. And now we come to the geometry. This 60 degree one angle, and PB and OP and OB are equal because they are radii of the circle. So each angle will be 60 degree. Because the angles opposite to equal sides in a triangle are equal. This is a theorem you must have studied in class 8 or class 9. So this angle, all these angles are 60, and this is equal to a triangle. So what is the area of the sector? theta by 360 pi r square, and this will be area of circle, area of triangle, root 3 by 4 a square. A is the side, and here side, radius of the circle is the side. So 14 into 14, and this will be, on simplifying, you will get the value of area of minor segment. How will you find the area of major segment? Major segment, again, you find the area of circle and you subtract the area of minor segment, you will get the area of major segment. So these are the questions, and you have to, you should try to solve. Now you see the area of combination of plane figures. In this exercise, you will see number of figures are combined together, and how will you find the area of this? Suppose, for example, suppose this is question number 1, and now you see this is the circle, and this is the center, and this is the diameter. You know very well, AB is the diameter of the circle because their ends are intersecting the circle at 2 points and passing through the center. And now suppose this AC, and now this is the figure. Now you have to find the area of, question number 1, you have to find the area of this shaded portion. How will you find the area of this shaded portion? This is question number 1. Now you see, by geometry, angle in a semicircle is a right angle. And this is given 24 cm. This is 24 cm. And 7 cm is the PR. This is PR in the given question. No difference with the name, but ROQ, radius, PQ 24 cm, and this is 7 cm. How will you find the area of this certain portion? This is question number 1. Now you see with the figure, it is very clear. If you find the area of this semicircle, and if you find the area of this triangle, and you subtract the area of the triangle, you will get the area of this certain portion. So this is the right angle according to that theorem. Which theorem? Angle in a semicircle is a right angle. In class 9, this is very important theorem. You must have studied in circle chapter. So this is a right angle, and so therefore this will be hypotenuse, and this will be base over perpendicular. Using Pythagoras theorem, you find the value of QR. So QR is equal to PQ square minus PR square. And now you find 24 square minus 7 square, and this will be 576 minus 49. Now this is a right angle triangle. So this will be hypotenuse. So you will find the value of QR. But why we are finding the value of QR? Because we have to find the value area of this triangle. So 576. So this will be 7. This is 24. 24 is PQ is 24. Sorry. This PQ is 24. Okay. So 24. Now this is the H. We are find. This is a name is given here is R. This is R. This is P. Now you see. Now this is the hypotenuse. Now we have to find the hypotenuse. QR is equal to PQ square, and now it will be plus. Now you see 5, 9, 6, 15 carry 1, 7, 4, 11 and 12 carry 1. This is the value of QR square under root, and you will get the value of RQ. RQ is the diameter. So diameter is equal to 25 cm, and R is equal to 25 by 2, 12.5 cm. Now you find the area of shaded portion. How will you find? Area of shaded portion, area of semicircle minus area of triangle. Area of semicircle, the area of circle is pi r square, and semi means half, you divide by 2, you will get the area of semicircle, and minus area of this triangle. This is the right angle triangle, and this is right angle. So the one is base, half into base into height. 1 by 2 into 7 into 24. And you simplify, putting the value of pi, you will get the value of simplification, you will get the value of shaded portion. So then in this exercise, we are learning the combination of line figure. How will you find the area of the combined figure? Many other questions given in your book. So one question you can see, you will try to solve. Now you see question number 2. You have to find the area of this. Suppose this is the center, and now you see, and you have to find the value, the area of this. Area of this 7%. How will you find? Now you see, suppose this is BADC. This is BADC. Now how will you find? Area, this is the sector. Area of this shaded portion will be equal to the area of sector OAC minus area of sector OBB. And if you subtract, a radius is given, OB is the radius for the smaller sector, and O is the radius for the bigger sector. So you will find the area of theta, and angle is given in the question. Angle is 40 degrees. Whatever angle is given, nothing doing with that given question. So theta by 360 pi r squared, or here this is the smaller, bigger, theta by 360, and this is 14 cm. 14 square minus theta. Angle will be same for the smaller sector. Theta by 360 pi 7 square. Now you see, you take the common theta by 360 pi, the easy way to simplify, and you will get the value of this study portion. So this is the area related to circle, and you will try to solve 12.1 and 12.2, and if you have any doubt, you will contact me. My number I have already given, 997777442632. This is my mobile number. You can contact me if you have any doubt. So area related to circle, which is very important in the mensurance. Thank you and have a nice day.